One of the assignments I have students do is think about their own grading history. So go back and they do a sort of a
So
personal...
this is really angled at working teachers or people with some experience with teaching, yeah?
Teaching, and even as a student thinking about what's your history with grades.
Yes.
What kind did you get? What did they mean to you? How you saw these differences in how people graded, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yes, it is geared a lot for thinking about how we grade, assess, respond to student writing. It's backed up with looking at some of the research, so students will learn sort of where to go look for that type of stuff. And we'll do a lot of practicing in class. I try to stay away from a lot of lecturing. I get students to share the articles that they've read and to discuss them and to think about how grades help us, they don't help us, think about what the reason is for them, right?
Yeah.
The other focus is responding to students in their work when they write. What's the best way to respond to a student's text and also to the student to get them to improve?
Right.
And thinking about...
This is not necessarily that straightforward, right? I mean, even for people who've spent time doing it. I mean,
yes, sir. and I think also, you know, from course to course, like when I'm talking about teaching ninth graders, let's say we determined that a B is sort of a competent piece of writing. The competency in the ninth graders' work is different from the college freshman work.
Right.
And so talking about how teachers, we determine what is competent, what is good, what's above average, and what is a C. Most people tell me when I ask them a C is like average, and then I say, what is average? And then they stare at me. And so it's good for us to look at and think about that as we become teachers and if we go out into the world and do exciting things, and as we respond to other writers. You know, even there's so much time that gets spent in businesses around the world, and so if you're a wonderful person who can respond and help other people write everything from reports to proposals to manuals, they will come and see you. And it's about helping people to write better and to create better documents. We can do that in lots of different ways. Doesn't just happen in school.